Okay, I'm Beth the Builder. We're gonna do this in one take, very little editing, because, I don't know, I'm tired of editing things. It's exhausting. Okay, so I've already carved a bear. It was my first bear ever. It seems fine. So I'll put all that in here as well. And this is also gonna be another owl. So I watched lots of videos recently, some by Jordy and Ryan Cook, and collaborations of things when they carve owls and other things in general, because that shit's really helpful to me. So I've had this sitting in my garage for a while, so I think it's pretty dry. It's bigger than any of the other things, and I think maybe that's a mistake, is that I'm trying to carve things too small, and then it doesn't leave me a lot of room to like make mistakes and then fix it. So this is bigger than the other things I've carved. I think that's the way to go, is to go slightly bigger, and then if you make a mistake, you can just like carve it away and redo it, like Jordy did with his owl eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna shave this down. Again, another thing, just learning. You lose a bunch of stuff when like there's no bark on this, but like some of the other ones had a decent amount of bark, so like just taking that off, like you lose material, obviously, which makes your whole surface a lot smaller. So again, I think because of the things I've done being smaller, I wanted to start like with a reasonable sized pieces, but I think there's like pros and cons to that. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shave this down and then I'm gonna draw on it and we'll go from there. See how it goes. Sorry for the crazy lighting. It's like really shadowy over here. And also like crazy, like it's just bad lighting. I apologize. You guys don't give a shit. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you. Oh, I have stickers now available. If you want to be a patron, you can do that. I think maybe you have to do it for a few months and then you get a sticker, but I'll figure it out and maybe I'll offer them as just like a one-time thing as well. I'm not sure. It's new to me. It's through Patreon that you can just have merch, which then kind of cuts down on like shit that I have to worry about, like different platforms of things. So I figured we'd start it out on there, and then I can always, like, it's my logo and stuff. I can do other stickers available other places, like my Etsy. But for right now, it's just on my Patreon. So if you want to support me, go do that. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and keep watching. I'm probably just going to be doing a lot of carving videos because it's really nice during the summer right now, and I want to be getting better, and the only way to do that is to just be carving. And yeah, my motivation in general lately is waning. so yeah, that's a somber note about motivation. But anyway, I appreciate everybody liking, subscribing, and watching right now. I really think that's friggin' awesome. And let's do it. All right, so I would say this is a pretty big improvement from my first chainsaw owl. I learned some tips and tricks from chainsaw carving people like Jordy and Ryan Cook about feathering, and like, yeah, it's more interesting having his head looking like turned versus just straight on. I definitely agree. I think that's definitely more interesting. Yeah, so definitely easier starting with a bigger piece of wood because there's just it's just easier. I kind of didn't realize it. I was thinking small because that feels manageable, but too small, and then it's like really difficult to like have anywhere to go if you like make a mistake or whatever. So yeah, I feel pretty pleased with this. I really like how his feathering turned out. His feet, boy, I'm not sold on his feet. They look really silly, but that's okay. Just don't look at them. The same with his like head shape. I like the horned type owl thing better than like just a big old round head. But yeah, eyes are hard. Yeah, in proportion. I feel like his head's a little bit small for his big old body, but that's okay. He's just a fat owl. See, I have the opposite problem. My first owl, I feel like his head was too big for his little body, and now I feel like his head is too small for his big body. But maybe this is better, honestly. So this, and then I'll get my first bear here quick. He's been rained on a bunch because I was gone, but so yeah, I would say he looks kind of bear-like, even though I'm not totally happy with him. Again, a pretty small piece of wood, which, yeah, I'll have to go scavenge some more bigger pieces because now I've maybe like carved all the things I have. Oh, I have one more, but it's gotten rained on a bunch because I left it out. Also, I think it's kind of rotten. It's got a big hole, like a hollow core, which I did not realize. So this was really, really dry because it was in my garage for a few months. And this was pretty wet because I think I'd been sitting outside maybe. So since I feel like this was definitely easier to carve than this guy. This has like a lot of like ragged edges to it and stuff like that, which feels a little bit more green, versus this was really dry, so I could get really good cuts into it. So I feel like that's the way to go. So yeah, this was owl number 2 and then a bear, and we'll just kind of keep plugging away at it. So be prepared for lots of carving videos because that's what I'm going to be doing. I have a couple of short things, like short little videos I'll probably end up doing, but nothing like, no like huge projects in the works. Oh my god, my legs are so sweaty. Okay, so once again, check out my Patreon if you want to support me that way, because that's a shitload of help. That's very, very direct to me. Or you can check out my Etsy, and otherwise just keep liking and watching and subscribe if you haven't. So stay tuned for more carving videos because I'm going to be doing that a lot. I got to go scavenge some more wood that can be drying out because I think I'm basically out other than this one piece over here. I think I already said this. Whatever. Anyway, so I'll probably try another bear when I have a bigger piece because this definitely felt easier to me. Otherwise, I can hear someone else chainsawing. Probably a tree though, honestly. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video. I'll get a close-up of this.